Hey guys, welcome back to Out of Work Outdoors. I just want to do this quick video before I go into work on what to expect on the channel for the coming year. For the guys that have been with us for the longest times, I know you guys love the striper fishing, and we're gonna bring you more of that content. We're also gonna do more bass fishing type videos because we've been in the tournament world for 3 4 years, specifically the kayak fishing tournament world, and also some stuff on the truck. I know some of the guys like it, some guys are kind of like, what's going on here, and so that's just giving you an idea of what's gonna happen on the channel coming up. I also want some feedback as to what kind of topics do you guys want us to cover. We do. I'm thinking about doing a series on, say, stripers, first and foremost, stripers for the seasons. So it'll be kind of our opinion on, say, right now it's January, right? The later part of January. How would you go out and catch stripers in January, February, early March? We'd cover, say, land based stuff, and we'd cover, like, if you had a boat, and we'd also cover, places to go fish, what kind of lures you want to throw, kind of rod reel setups, uh, everything along kind of that area. So if you have any questions on like specific things like what kind of lines should I use, what kind of knots should I tie, kind of hooks, what kind of lures, it's all going to be very, very dependent on kind of where you're at. But I kind of want to get some type of feedback on what do you guys want to know. A lot of people will say, "Well, just throw the E-rig all day," and that's a good one to say. But there's also, don't rule out the umbrella rig depending on where you're at. Trolling umbrella rigs are just always they're just always good all year round. So don't rule that out. But some guys they don't have a boat. They don't have access to a boat. So they're gonna be land based. Now, if you're land based in the wintertime, there are still places to go to catch stripers. Now you're not gonna be super successful, but there are still places. And then if you switch gears, we can talk about bass fishing, wintertime bass fishing from a kayak and from the bank. Uh, specifically kayaks. We sent out. You did a couple videos. At least I did on rigging a kayak. What I do to a kayak to the point where I feel is the minimum that you need to be successful in tournament situations. Uh, we did a series on that, but we didn't really go in depth. So we did a build video basically, and we also did build video on this truck too. This is the Tacoma. This is my this is actually my personal truck, and we did a whole secondary battery backup system. Like I said, the whole reason for that is for production. So for production, for what we're doing is a lot of people say you don't need that much power. Well, if you start doing YouTube channel, you're gonna need that much power. And basically, it's power for charging the drone. So we're gonna be doing a lot more drone footage this year, and that was the main thing that kind of limited us from years before, is we didn't have that power system in the back of the truck to keep things always charged. So you always have to move things in the house, move it back to the truck, and it kind of takes away from the enjoyment of the fishing, because you start becoming a producer versus a fisherman. And I think that's one of the reasons why we kind of faded off a little bit, because we're hardcore fishermen and we are producers second, or cameramen second. So we're trying to balance the whole, like, how do you make it easier on yourself without making it too hard to kind of capture these adventures and kind of show it to you guys. So that battery system in the back is designed for that, charging drones, charging GoPro batteries, charging flashlight batteries, all of that. And I don't even know if we have enough power, so we might throw in a second battery on there. So we're gonna be charging trolling motor batteries and everything off the truck too. So that's the reason why it's here. And that's check that video out if you guys want to know anything about that, because once you become a real hardcore fisherman and you want to do more editing on the YouTube world, you're gonna start running into this problem. So for those guys, check out that video. It's kind of confusing, but it's very informative if that's what you're looking for. So we do. So that's the thing. We're doing build videos right now. I think a lot of you guys haven't seen the John boat in a while. The John boat, it's still going. It's still a John boat. It's a 14-foot John boat with a 9.9 horsepower on it. It's probably one of the craziest rigs we've done, at least in the local area for a 14-foot John boat. But I think it's due that we get another boat. So we are in the market for another boat. We don't know what we want yet, uh, but a bigger boat with a jet drive will open up a lot of possibilities for us. So primarily a lot more on the striper end, specifically on the striper end. If you get a say a 17-foot boat or a 19-foot boat with a 100 horsepower motor on it with a jet drive, you could cover range. You could go up rivers. There's certain sections of the Arkansas that, man, looks real good. Let me, it look real good on Google Maps. So that's some stuff that I would like to do. I really would like to do actually, because I just feel like there's a lot of good striper action on the river that nobody's talking about. I'm talking like summertime top water, all day, every day type of fishing. So we're trying to do that. If we can't do that, then I'll buy a jet drive motor for the John boat and we'll definitely run it. We're just going to carry a really, really big gas tank because this sucker is pretty slow. So that's kind of the plans with the stripers. Definitely. So a lot of people are gonna kind of get confused on like, because a lot of viewers are here for, they've been here since day one. Thanks for those guys, and a lot of new guys are just coming in. So we have to cover kind of everybody for everything. So I think what we're gonna do is that striper series. We're gonna kind of teach it from a very very novice perspective, and then we'll throw a lot of good nuggets in there, trying to just cover, the basics and plus situations where you'll want a specific hook or a specific line or a specific rod and reel combination. One of these specific topics is going to be, how do you cast over 100 yards? That's a very good question, because a lot of people, they have no idea what it takes to cast 100 yards. And it's doable. We do it all the time. It's ridiculous once you get your systems balanced. But the system has to be balanced, and that's a very advanced topic. So if you guys want to know more about those things, let us know. And also, one of our very popular videos is fish finders, right? Like how do you find fish on a lake or a river? I see that opening up a lot. So we're gonna definitely do that. That's one of the reasons why we want to get a bigger boat, so we can record how we find fish. And you could do it with the most basic electronics. You could do it with the most advanced electronics. The more advanced, the faster you can find them. But it doesn't mean your $100 unit won't work if you know what you're looking for. So we're definitely going to cover all that, probably a whole series. But I kind of want to give some feedback on what you guys, our most active viewers. So our active viewers, what do you guys want us to focus on first? You guys want us to do the striper series, the bass series, the how to find fish on the fish finder series, uh, rigging kayaks or tournaments, or those type of things. So it's going to be broken up into series. We're going to cover a series at a time, and that's really what I want to do. And we're definitely going to be doing a bunch more just of these type of videos, because I want to get a video out almost every other day. So the only way I can do that, because life is busy, COVID and all that stuff, and you're not supposed to always go fishing as much as we used to. And so we're going to resort to this. There's going to be a lot of information sharing. So with more information, I think it'll just benefit all our viewers better. So we're just here to answer questions and try to just grow the channel too. And oh, by the way, we're almost at 20,000 subs. So if you guys haven't subbed and you're watching this video, please sub. It'll help out the channel quite a bit and give us a thumbs up. And also we're trying to work on like hats and stuff, our merchandise type side of the channel. And it has been going real good. Ins and iffy things have happened, so we're trying to straighten that out. And we're trying to do more collaborations this year with other anglers in the area. I know a couple of people have popped up. They're pretty popular, so definitely going to go fishing with those guys. So yeah, that's what I got for today, and just kind of a little forecast for what's going on. So that's what I'm trying to do, and based on the feedback today, we'll start more talks tomorrow. So this is the morning talk. Actually, I should have a cup of coffee in my hands while I'm doing this. All right, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to know about. and we'll talk. I mean, there's a lot of knowledge between me, Hybrid Killer, and 47. We could probably write 4 or 5 books about this stuff. And if you guys have questions, let us know. We'll try our best to answer. All right, guys. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. All right. Bye.